welcome to ESPC25. I'm Chirag Patel. I've got Negar Shahbaz from Sweden. Welcome to ESPC.
Thank you very much for having me.
No, absolutely, it's a pleasure. And look, it's delightful to be here interviewing various community folks. So why don't you introduce yourself, Negar, to all of our viewers, please?
Yeah, sure. So I'm Negar Shahbaz. I work as a Microsoft Cloud Solution Architect for Capgemini in Sweden. And I focus on delivering custom solutions on Power Platform and Microsoft Azure, including Azure AI.
Wow, that's a huge ecosystems you're working with, right? So we'll
It's
probably
a
have
wide
to
range. Yeah.
pick a few things from those things. Why don't you, let's start with the community side of things, because I know you have a user group that you run, right? And of course, we all, learn from the community. So why don't you talk about, how you're contributing to the community, but also how you're benefiting from the community.
Absolutely. So locally in Sweden, I'm one of the organizers of a community group called Azure Skåne. Skåne is a province of Sweden. It's basically the most southern province of Sweden, and we have an Azure-focused community group called Azure Skåne, and we plan and deliver monthly Azure-focused sessions, sharing knowledge with the local community, engaging the local developers, architects, IT professionals, and we encourage the people from the community to participate, both as attendees and speakers. And besides Azure Skåne, I'm also an organizer for another community event in the south of Sweden.
That's good,
with focus on Power Platform. So I'm a co-organizer for Power Platform Community Sweden South. And we have had the ambition to deliver 4 quarterly Power Platform sessions each year, and we've been going strong for the past 2 or 3 years. So we also organize Power Platform focus sessions on Power Apps, Copilot, and even Dynamic CE.
Right. That's good. I mean, I think the in-person events, certainly the quarterly, like you mentioned, I think they're kind of just about the right frequency as well, isn't it? Because we all know there are lots of user groups around the world. And of course, the more interactions in person, the better they are, right? So
absolutely.
So let's shift towards the specialization of the work that you do, right? So, obviously, everybody is focusing on the AI capabilities and, really how to make it work for their businesses. And of course, there is what we call the marketing of it as well as the reality, right? So what's your take on this year in terms of how you think things are kind of unfolding from an AI perspective, and especially focusing on the Microsoft ecosystem of solutions?
Absolutely. Well, 2025 has been a different year in Sweden when it comes to AI adoption. If you compare it with the year before, 2024, during 2024, people were more cautious, careful, prototyping very carefully, no enterprise level major decision making around AI really took place around me when it came to clients that we worked with. However, 2025 has been a different story, actually. Now it feels like AI is more established when it comes to Copilot Studio, and also Azure AI solutions. The solutions are more extensively adopted, and also the clients are asking for more. They are bringing forward their own business problems, the challenges that they have. So this is a sign of some maturity increase. The level of maturity has increased actually inside the enterprise organizations in Sweden. The fact that the in-house IT is actually proactively asking for help and proposing AI based solutions is quite impressive, I think.
Good, good. No, absolutely. And I think, with the technology side of things, that's often the case, isn't it? It's not just about purchasing the licenses and, having those shiny toys, right? You got to go follow that adoption journey, right? So
Absolutely.
I guess if I was to pick, like, what are some of your favorite features, I guess, within the AI ecosystem, within whether it's Power Platform or Azure? Are you able to name a couple?
Yeah,
Something that you really like about?
Absolutely. I definitely am a big fan of Microsoft Foundry, Azure AI Foundry, and specifically the combination of Azure OpenAI and Azure AI Search Service together when it comes to delivery of Gen AI RAG-based solutions. And on the Power Platform side, of course, Copilot Studio is there and is maturing over time also. There are, of course, unclarities around licensing of Copilot Studio.
Yeah, I think we don't cover licensing in this.
No, okay. I'm not going to get into that. But besides the items that I just named, the announcements from Microsoft Ignite was quite impressive, and today we had a great keynote session delivered by Jeff Teeper and his team. And if I want to name one of those outstanding, announcements from this morning, I can say Agent 365 has been quite an eye-catching announcement.
It's kind of all in one place, isn't it? To be able to see what sort of agents are in your environment or on your tenant, and then be able to govern them, right?
So, absolutely. Yeah. It's quite reassuring to see that, besides all the push that we have for AI adoption, Microsoft has not forgotten about the governance aspect. And they have actually considered, a more holistic, governance tool that can help organizations stay in control and, manage these orphaned AI solutions, for example, that are costing money. Yes, we are pushing the customers to try it out, but we also know that there is some shadow AI being created these days. That's always going to be the case,
right? Yeah, so that's the reality. Yeah.
Exactly. And with Agent 365, there is light in the horizon that, there is a proper solution coming.
Yeah. So do check it out, Agent 365, right? So
absolutely.
To be able to work out your governance journey. So, okay, so that's good. What about on the other side, like things that could be better given what we see? Because I know sometimes I struggle myself, right? With the overwhelming nature of the developments that's taking place, and of course now you can be able to connect to lots of other models like Anthropic, and all these things, right? So, I mean, sometimes some of these names don't even mean a lot to me, right? So, how do you kind of navigate through those complexities, I guess?
Well, I'm trying to keep up through all the free trainings that Microsoft is offering online. There are, a lot of online events taking place these days, locally run by, local Microsoft teams, and also from Redmond side, from the US. It's a lot. It's hard to stay and keep up, terminology is changing. Maybe we could have better namings of the products. Little tweaks here and there. It is confusing sometimes. And besides licensing, I don't have any other complaints, of course, because you need a PhD to wrap your head around it.
Good. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay. Let's talk about the conference, because I know ESPC has been running for many years. You've been here. I don't know how is this your 5th or 6th? I'm not sure.
As a speaker, I've been a frequent speaker since 2021 at ESPC. As an attendee, I was attending ESPC conference since 2013.
Wow, that's
so
long
I've been a big fan, for quite some time, and it's of course the place to be. if you are serious in IT domain, you work with Microsoft technologies, you get the full package here. You get content related to Azure, AI, of course, Microsoft 365 App Suite, and Power Platform. There is a lot to take with you home, and definitely worth investing your time, at least 1 week a year.
Sure. So maybe tell us about your session that you're delivering, but also maybe give us some of the things to look forward to in the ESPC25 conference.
Yeah, absolutely. So I have a session on Wednesday, which is tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to be talking about one of our clients' deliveries as a case study, how we helped a client in manufacturing industry tackle the challenge of brand protection. And you know, in the market there is a lot of counterfeit and fake products. And you know, their clients or customers wanted to have a way to verify the product that they are about to purchase, and leveraging AI, Azure AI specifically, we managed to help them build a solution that is smarter and not a manual process anymore. It's more accurate and reliable.
Sounds exciting. I think especially the important areas of, like you say, fake products. So that will be one to look forward to. So definitely, and I hope that goes well. But yeah, I guess for anybody who's not been to ESPC, for them to be able to come, what would you say are the top 3 things that they could look forward to?
Well, the keynotes are definitely a must-catch. You should not miss out on the keynotes all 3 days of the conference. If you have the possibility, do sign up for the tutorial day as well. I know the tutorial day is gone this year, but you know, generally speaking about ESPC, the first day is the tutorial day, and it's very rich and fruitful. It's worth showing up 1 day early and having a focused training day. That is a big differentiator when it comes to ESPC conference and other conferences out there. So you get the best of both worlds. You get the expo, you get the sessions with different focus areas, and then of course you have the tutorial day, where you sit in a lab and you get trained and coached by top experts in the field. Yeah.
Good. Well, look, I think it's been a pleasure to have you here, Negar.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for doing this, and I hope all goes well with the session and the ESPC25 conference. So enjoy.
Thank you very much for having me. Thank you.